Would you believe if I told you I've got e.l.f. on the face? Mija, I did an e.l.f. haul, and instead of just unboxing and be like, look what I hauled off of e.l.f., I wanted to actually put them into action and show you how they work. And yes, we ended up snagging their new shimmer eyeshadows that have been like all the rage and the drama. It's like 50-50. A foundation, a camo concealer, get ready. We're playing with e.l.f. today. Before moving forward, a quick reminder to make sure you're doing all the things for me. Make sure you're interacting with this video, because your interaction tells YouTube you're enjoying the content, and they'll continue to show you content that you're enjoying going forward. Make sure you hit the like button, you comment as we go along, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We love welcoming new people here to our YouTube family. And a quick hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you need to do is hit the join button below and you're good to go. This was supposed to happen last month, but I'll explain to you what happened. Life is life, and I'm so annoyed now. I get it. I resolved my issue. I do have a little bit of mascara down here. I did that on purpose. I left it there because I ended up getting this. I did not pay for this. e.l.f. sent over these 3 items 100% free. I've tried a few items from their skincare line, but this right here I have not. So we're gonna start off with that. This is the Holy Hydration e.l.f. Off Makeup Remover. And yes, I will go ahead and link everything below. Now I placed the order directly over at e.l.f. Cosmetics. Let me explain what happened. I was actually gonna try to get it off of Ulta so that I can pick it up curbside, pero really I was shopping for these. It's only available over at elf.com. So I had no choice but to go onto e.l.f. Cosmetics and get it. Now I got these, right? I went to like what's new section and I snagged 2 of these. Technically I had 4 of them in my cart. And then I was like, oh, what else is new? And then I just realized I started adding things to my cart. Next thing you know, I had like 13 items in my cart. I was like, oh, wait. And then I went to get the lip liners that I tried and I loved that are only $2, right? I went to look for the lip liners, and then when I added to cart, it said I only had 1 item in my cart. There was like a total of like 13 items in here. So why out of nowhere there's only 1 item in the cart, and that's a lip liner? It completely reset on me. I waited like a few days because I was like so annoyed. Oh, it's working? Okay, girl. Tell me if you experience the same thing when it comes to like the internet. I used Chrome and then I used like the Galaxy internet, and I was there an hour and a half because it took forever to load and buffer because of all the links and the pictures and stuff like that. I was just so annoyed. So an hour and a half in, then I took a break because Cam was in the bathroom, right? So I had to put my phone down to go and help her in the bathroom, like clean up and stuff. And then when I came back, my cart was clear again. So I did this 3 times, and I did this in a span of 3 weeks. And then I was so annoyed that I was like, I'm done. You know what? I'm just not buying it. And I really wanted to try it, but I was like, I'm just not gonna buy it. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer, which I already owned, and it's nice. I like it better like this because I can squeeze it out versus potted one. At this point, I am so frustrated. I was like, wait, they have an app. What if I were to try their app and it actually works? Downloaded the app. And I was like, look, this is gonna be my last try. And if it does the same thing, or it's really slow to where I feel like I'm gonna be here another hour and a half, I'm done. I did this so many times. I knew what shade would be like my selection for this product and this product. Like I literally just went in, searched for the item and added to cart. Would you believe me? I logged in and I just searched the item, boom, add to cart, add to cart. It was so much easier. So if you're ever trying to order something off of e.l.f., don't go to elf.com. Download their app. It only took me 10 minutes since I already knew all the shade names and stuff that I wanted. It only took me 10 minutes to place, like search the items, place the order, check out, and everything. It was like freaking bananas. The foundation I'm gonna use today is their Soft Glam, which is I think their latest foundation that they had launched. I ended up getting mine in 41 Tan Neutral. I am actually gonna use a brush today to buff this in. It looks like it's slightly on the golden side, but because I go pretty light weight with my application, I think I should be okay. Actually, okay, it's not too late. It's not too late. So if you guys remember, I know I said a full face of e.l.f., but we have to fix how yellow it is. You guys remember this? I featured it recently. Say that you apply your foundation. Oh my God, here I go teaching y'all stuff. Isn't that awesome? So say that you apply your foundation on the skin, and that's when you realize, I know, Nana, it is way too dark, or, you know, I need to kind of like even it out a little bit and neutralize it, but it's already on the skin. So you're feeling like it's kind of late. It's not. It really is not. So what I would do is I would take that pump, just do a teeny tiny dab it as if it was foundation, and then I would buff that into the skin. It's not gonna stay blue, but it would help neutralize. And then I would keep doing that until my skin is not as yellow. And if you're new to this product, this is not gonna change the formula or the finish. It is pure color. Okay, better. All right, we're getting somewhere. Trick to this is you have to make sure you really buff this in. All right, so we're pretty much at the shade I need to be. It looks pretty neutral. Do not worry about these areas here. I did blend foundation under there, but we are going to brighten that. And here we go. We're less orange. This is where we need to be. Earlier this year, I purchased this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is not the 16-hour wear. This is just like their standard. And it was too orange. Could I pull it off? Yeah, but I would have to like neutralize it, right? So this time around, I was like, oh, I'll try their 16-hour because I liked it. I just had to play with the color. I tried their 16-hour Camo Concealer. Mija, I went from like dark to super light. Like super, super light. This is medium peach. This is crazy. Like, the swatches did not look like this, by the way. That is not medium peach. I don't know what's up with this color. That is like ivory. That looks like ivory, right? Come on now. That's like a lot. And then I'm going to grab the same fluffy brush I was using before, mix a swatch of the two together, and I'm gonna get a good shade. There we go. See? So, okay, so it's not money wasted because I am able, I'm just painting it on. I am able to now use it, given that I kind of like mixed the two shades together. And I liked I don't know what the formula of the 16-hour Camo would be, but in terms of like the original, I liked the formula. I just could not do that orange shade and I had to tweak it. You know what I don't have? Oh, geez Louise. I just realized I don't have a setting powder. Do I? Let me see. Friend, this is like half hour later and I cannot find that setting powder. I had one, like a translucent one. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm more than likely gonna set it. I won't show the item since it's not e.l.f. But that means I have to go and get an e.l.f. setting powder. I know Walgreens sells e.l.f. So I might go get one so that I can try like a newer version. I know I have one. It's somewhere in here. Okay, it looks really good. This is a new product I wanted to try. This is their Camo Bronze and Contour. I got mine in light medium 4. I tried to get a whole nother shade. There was a whole issue with that. I don't even know. There was something going on with the e.l.f. website and there was like 2 other shades that I wanted to get. Pero by the time that I was able to like, that I was like, ding, just go on to their app. By the time I used my common sense and did that, it was too late. They were like, a lot of this stuff was selling out. So I don't know what was going on because I didn't notice like an insane deal either. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm gonna do 2 little taps here. What did I do? I did 2 here and then 2 here. By the way, if you have not checked out my community page, I gave you guys an update for Halloween and showed you guys my girls, my 2 kids, their Halloween costumes. Girl, I'm still living for camis. Like Ty looked so cute and yes, like we kept hyping her up because it was like so cute. But Miss Cami embodied Mirabelle. And Cam wore the dress again the next day. All she's walking around with is the bag, the glasses, and the earrings. All right, I think I selected the right shade, so we're on to something. I did something good. I was a little concerned because it does kind of look like it would have some radiance, like shimmer to it. Doesn't necessarily have that, so I'm pretty happy. Before I go in and powder, I am going to apply my liquid blush, and this is one of their new ones, the Camo Liquid Blush, Cheeky Lychee. I was kind of going back and forth as to what shades I wanted to snag. This one is very different than anything that I have in my collection. It is a very light, like a baby pink coral blend. It looked so pretty in the swatch. So I thought, hey, let's give it a try. And if I love the formula, then I'll go ahead and place another order and get some more. I'm gonna use my BK Beauty because why not? So you have one side that can be used for creams and liquids, and then the other side is mainly for powders. It's such a versatile, soft, fluffy brush. That's pretty. I feel like I might wanna add a little more, but let me set the skin. I do wanna add more blush, so we're gonna go in with this. This is the Primer Infused Blush for long-lasting wear. Blush base. Dice un base. Espérate. I think I did it wrong. No, it's a powder. It's a powder, it's fine. Always Rosy is going to be the name. And we're gonna use this side for the powder. That is the color of the blush. It's pretty toned down, but like very everyday. And I thought it would be pretty. Like, you know, for one of those days where you're like, I just kind of want to look rosy and sweet and pretty, kind of melt into the skin. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but Cam has her tablet so freaking loud. But you know, she's grown now, she's doing her thing, and I'm letting her be because, oh my God, you know how I always say, like, my life is chaos? It's getting so much better. I'm so happy. It's just, things are a little more toned down, calmed down. She's more chill. My back, I've got a back update. I know, this is like a e.l.f. try-on, but I always have updates for you guys. I did not buy another brow product. I am gonna stick to the one that I have, which is going to be their wax. I kind of wanna love it, but at the same time, it leaves this weird white residue on my brows. Please let me know if you're experiencing the same thing. I just laminated my brows literally last night. So it's very possible, because I have brow lamination done, I only need a little amount of this, and then my brows would do the most and be fine. Whereas before I didn't have laminated brows, so I really had to over apply because I have very stubborn brows. And then I am going to use my Level Up primer. Do not judge me, but y'all know I don't really buy primers and stuff like that because I'm very picky. Now my back, I ended up getting a massage. Like I told you guys I would, right? That lady fixed the damn kink in my back. I was at a point where I would kind of like bend my head back like this, and it was nothing but a burning sensation all here. But yeah, oh my God, that lady did the most. And I haven't been like whining in pain or having to take muscle relaxers, laying on the floor, adding heat to my back, nothing. So I'm ready to set up another appointment, at least for 2 weeks from then. So end of next week, early the following week. I'm gonna go in to, oh my God, it's pouring out. I'm gonna do like 2 dabs like that with the bronzer. I could have used my palette, the Resilient palette. That would have worked wonders on the eyes, but I wanted to stick to as much e.l.f. as possible. And the bronzer would work for what I'm trying to do. For the glitter shadow, I ended up snagging 2 of them. I will swatch them both. They're very pretty. Let's talk packaging. To be honest, by looking at it just with your eyeballs, it looks expensive and fancy. Like you'd think it would be like that hard plastic or even like glass, right? But it's not. It feels like what it would be from e.l.f. However, e.l.f. has amazing price points, beautiful formulas. Is it ever going to be Patrick Ta? No. However, not everyone has Patrick Ta money to put out. And I understand what Patrick is saying. It's an investment that he had to make. And so obviously he needs to get some return on his investment, and the breakdown on the quality and all of that. Look, if you have Patrick Ta money and you have Lux money that you're like, it's an investment, but I'm willing to make it, go right ahead and do it. But if you want something that's gonna look just as pretty, then try e.l.f. We're gonna try this today, but e.l.f. has not really disappointed. I mean, way back when the formulas were not where they needed to be, obviously, but throughout the years, they made a comeback and they did their thing. The bottom one is White Hot, and then the one at the top is Pop Off Pink. Both very, very pretty. I think I'm gonna go in with Pop Off Pink. I also wanna add, and remember, this is not sponsored at all whatsoever, right? I don't even think e.l.f. knows that I exist like that. They've sent me a thing here and there in the past, but nothing that we could say, oh my God, she gets paid. No. Consider this. You watch beauty videos and beauty reviews and follow beauty gurus and all of that, or if you can even call them beauty gurus anymore. Beauty channels, you want to learn about new product. You want to see how it applies. You want to see how they work. You run out, you buy the product. You may use it during the first week a few times, but then eventually something new comes up, and that product that you were so hyped and excited about goes into the drawers in the back. You put it in your vanity, you forget that it exists. I know because it happens to me all the time, not only because I get PR all the time, so I am in constant rotation, but it's also about the fact that new product is what's exciting. And so I'm saying that because if you want the shimmer, you want the glimmer, you want it on the eye, you want it to look pretty, yes, run out and buy it, but is a $42 investment going to be worth it to you, considering that eventually that product is going to be placed in un gabinete in the back, like in the drawers? I switched brushes just to see, because this was a flat synthetic. It looks pretty, it's picking up. This is not gonna give you full-blown opacity. They say shimmer shadow, it's more of a topper. So if you definitely want to get good color out of it, apply a base underneath. I didn't have to, I'm good. And then I'm gonna go in and use the white on the inner corner. So that's all I'm saying. Ooh, the white is swatching and going on the eye way better than the pink. I'm giving you guys this information so you could have it, like put it into perspective. The holidays are coming. If you are able to add it to a wish list like the Patrick Ta, get it. Hello, who doesn't want luxury, right? But if you just want something pretty that goes on the eye, you can buy it yourself and get it off of e.l.f. if you wanted to. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? These would be so nice for, I don't know, like glimmer and shimmer for the holidays. That would look so pretty. Okay, so I am not done, of course, but I like this cut crease little situation. I'm just kind of blend that edge because it's a bit much. I'm gonna add some clusters, falsies, a little bit of mascara at the bottom, and do this other eyeball. The lashes are on. I figured I'd show you guys the mascara. I do have the e.l.f. Lash Extender. Not the most amazing mascara I've ever tried, but it is in brown. And it kind of does the trick in terms of combing the bottom lashes and adding a little bit of something without it being too much, because it's really about the shimmer on the eyeball today and the skin. So I did want to keep the eyes pretty simple. See, so it does a little something. It's supposed to be, my understanding, like a tubing mascara. I wish I would have gotten it in black instead. You see, very ethereal on the eye, the shimmer, the glimmer. It's pretty. It's very, very pretty. So just picture applying this over top an eyeshadow as a topper. It would look really stunning. Next, we have 2 lip liners, which these are just backups of the ones that I already had. Spill the Tea and Baddest Beige. Again, let me show you how pretty Spill the Tea looks on the lip. Hold on, calmate. I know you're like, that's kind of dark. No, it's not. I'm gonna use one of their Pout Clout pens, plumping pens. Girl, the shades are at the bottom, and honestly, like, no one could ever see this. See what I'm saying? Like, who sees that? Nobody. I have a peachy nude, and then I have a brownie nude. I'm gonna go with the brownie nude. It's gonna be one of those that you do have to clickety-clack. Apply lightly on the center. See? It's a pout plumping something, but it doesn't really plump your lip. So if you're expecting plumper lips afterwards, you're gonna be very disappointed. And it is one of those items that you have to kind of tap all over the lip and work it in. But that combo is so wearable. It's perfect for every day, and it's perfect for any eye look. All right, guys, and here is the makeup once it is done. It's very wearable, very lightweight. I love the way the foundation, the blushes look on my skin. It looks dewy, looks healthy, but not oily, greasy. It just kind of looks very sun-kissed. I'm digging it. I think I'm obsessed with this just because it's like the perfect everyday tone. It's not too gray, it's not too red. It's just that perfect in between. I was even able to do the sides of my nose and we were set. It was great on the eyeball as well. These eyeshadows are super cool, like super, super cool. And for the price point, you can't beat them. The lip liners, hello, I got backups because they're that good. And in the end, y'all already know, I said it already, e.l.f. has great product. It's just a matter of finding the shades that are gonna work for you perfectly. I was able to make these work, but I not only am a content creator, I'm a makeup artist. So I know how to make product work when it's not the right shade. Plus I have a lot of products here that I can kind of work into formulas in order to make them work. So as long as you get the right shades, I think you're gonna be okay. As always, I really wanna hear you guys' thoughts. And let me know if you guys wanna see more like brand dedicated videos where I'm applying the makeup and just giving you guys my thoughts and first impressions. Make sure you've interacted with today's video. I really appreciate you watching through, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.